for bringing us all together for what we all know and understand to be a very important set of issues. It is very clear from the ground rules that have already been laid out before us that this is going to be a working meeting. And if there was any question in anyone's mind, I would point to the evidence, because you know I am a reformed lawyer. The first piece of evidence I would point to, of course, is that we have a taskmaster in the facilitation of Hubert Morgan. He is clearly going to be a working facilitator, but also we have transponders. Think back to the meetings that you've attended with transponders and know that these are meetings not only where you work during the course of the meeting, but there are results that we can take to our respective organizations and really take the information and run with it, if you will. And then the last piece of evidence I would point to, that this is a meeting with no breaks. But I am extremely pleased and want to just take this opportunity to highlight the leadership of Congressman Peter Visclosky. It is not very often that you find a congressman who has as many ties and who holds as many leadership positions as it relates to industry, specifically steel, and who also is able to champion the cause of the environment. So please join me in giving Congressman Peter Visclosky have a spectrum of work is really indicative of what we can do. There are those here today who are from industry, who are from environmental activist agencies, and who are from government. And I think that if nothing else comes out of this two-day meeting, it is that we can all work together to preserve the environment that serves us all well. The way that we do it is through these types of meetings, through talking about all of our needs, all of our goals, all of our aspirations, and making sure that when they sometimes seem to be at odds, that we find the common ground. Because like so many other things, we have many more things in common as it relates to the environment than we do have differences. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the leadership of the Environmental Protection Agency. Now, that probably seems very strange to have a mayor thank a federal regulator, not just a regulator, but a federal regulator. But we have been very, very fortunate throughout Northwest Indiana to enjoy a working relationship, a renewed working relationship with the EPA and with the Indiana Department of Environmental Management as we look at the challenges that we have in our communities, but as we work to address those challenges in a robust way. I also want to thank the leadership of the Regional Development Authority for their partnership with all of the communities of the Calumet region as we work to really implement the Marquette plan in a way that serves all of our communities, albeit some in a different way. This is a great opportunity, and I believe simply a continuation of the meeting that Congressman Visclosky referred to in 2003, but an opportunity to create a better environment for our children. And we are so pleased that you've chosen the city of Gary to come together in, and particularly Marquette Park, because I think it really does show what can be done when we really put our heads together and work in concert. Thank you, and have a great evening.